Tube, what's going on? So the sun's finally back out. And it's funny, I just seen a little chipmunk too. That was pretty cool. But I want to create a video today. I woke up with a lot of energy and a lot of positive vibes on my mind, a lot of positivity. And I was thinking about like, what would I title this video? And I was thinking about accepting your accomplishments while improving your self-image and self-value. You may say like, what do I mean by that, right? So the definition of image is the representation of yourself from an external form or act. And so when I think about image, I think about your physical image, and I think about the way that you see yourself. So that can be the assets or values that you have, the way that you build relationships, the way that you connect and communicate with people. There's so many different ways um, that you can extract the word image. Now, we think about values. That can be whether it's a career field, that could be whether that's something financially, whether that's culinary, anything like that, right? That's something that you bring to the table. And so a lot of times as we, think about improving ourselves, I think a big thing is that we can forget to accept the person that we are in the meantime as we're looking to improve. And I was a person that struggled with this before, especially when when I was younger. I can even give you an example, right? So I'm creating the keloid video showing y'all about my journey, my skincare journey, and I also have some videos showing my acne. So at certain points during that time, it was tough because it was like, man, I know my face looks bad, it doesn't feel as comfortable, but shoot, I'm ready for this end result. And sometimes the end result can take an extensive amount of time. So if you don't accept the person that you are during the meantime, you could be waiting a long period of time. And sometimes that wait time isn't even something that you can control. There might be finances that are in the way. There might be timing. You may have to go to, if it's a surgeon or wherever you got to go to, it may be, you know, a far distance to where you can't get there in a certain time. So what I'm saying is it's important to accept the person that you are, because if you're a person with an abundant mindset and a person that sees greatness in yourself, as I created a video before talking about value, then you're going to know that the place that I'm at now, I'm not going to be here for forever. I'm not going to be able to stay in this position because with myself, I know that I'm going to get out of here some way. And even if the point that I'm at, even though it's a low point, if I go even lower, I know that somehow I'm going to keep sinking down, but I'm eventually going to rise to the top. It's like cryptocurrency, right? You know, stuff was up a little bit, then it hit a huge down point, right? It went down like 90 something percent. But then Bitcoin rose back up from all the way from 5,000 to 50,000. Now, what I'm just giving you an example is that even while things go down, things can circle back up if you envision the path and if you stay focused on what the end result is while accepting what's going on in the meantime. Some people, could have sold all their investments where they had it at that point, but they truly believed in the vision of it. And so there are people that are really thriving in the cryptocurrency market right now. So as you continue to go through your journey, as I continue to go through mine, another example, I was like 270, 275 last year. And then that was like the most I ever weighed. And so during that time, I was like, man, I weighed quite a bit, but I'm the person responsible for this. And I have to accept where I'm at, but I know that I'm going to get down in weight because I've gotten down in weight before. And also I know that I'm eventually going to hit the target that I want to reach. And so I got down to like 227, which is a weight that I got down to a couple of years ago when I lost weight. And then since then I've gained a few pounds back. But the thing is, the point that I'm at now is I feel like I've looked better than I ever have. I also can see so many improvements within myself. But through that journey, I've still appreciated and loved the person that I was no matter what. And so what I'm saying is, as you continue to move through and maneuver into these next levels, into these next steps, remember the person that you are. And remember, all the accomplishments that you have made. Everything doesn't have to be a tangible reward or a tangible award. The awards can be what you've given yourself. Because a lot of times, you may even work for a company, right? And you may be a beast. You may be the most killer person at the job, but you may not get the love or appreciation that you should, but in your head you know that you're a beast. In your head you know the whole time that all the work that you put in, all the time that you put in. So the next steps that you take in your life, you're still going to take those same things with you no matter what. And it doesn't matter if you go and interview at another place, or if you accept a job here or there, if an interviewer tells you this or whatever, you know, and you can accept the person that you are. You remember those accomplishments. You accepted the improvements and everything that you were making during that time, and improvement that you're making now to get to the end point that you want to eventually touch. And so, just to summarize, it's just very important to realize the state that you're at and really, really appreciate that. Because a lot of times, especially with social media, we get so caught up in saying, dang, I would like to have that body over there, or that person over there making that cheese, they got tons of money. But a lot of times, people don't realize the processes those people they took upon to get there. We just see the highlight, right? And so the point is, even if that person over there achieved that, they may have not accepted themselves the entire time. So while it looks good from the outside standpoint of view, shoot, that person may feel like that they still have something else to achieve because they never appreciated who they were and they never accepted those improvements. So the thing is, you don't want to get to a point to where even when you reach your goals, you feel as if that you didn't do enough because you didn't appreciate yourself in that time. Take the time to really appreciate yourself and understand the value that you truly have, as I've said it before, and really understand what you stand for. I talk to so many different people. I literally would talk to anyone, right? And I'll see, as I said before, so many dope people and so many great things that they had, where some other people wouldn't even take the time to get to know those certain individuals. But a lot of times with these particular individuals, these may be the people that don't, they may be, louder, or they may seem weird or however, but a lot of times in the room, they're the person that exemplifies the most greatness because of of the points that they've been able to really accept themselves and accept whether it's a flaw or accept their energy. And so if you're a person that does that, I'm a firm believer that no matter where you get to, or whether somebody tells you that you can't do this, or whether you're in a position to where it seems like something isn't achievable, you're going to get there. Trust me. And so there's a lot of people out here that's going to get caught up on trying to be the next person, or trying to do what everybody else does and trying to follow other people without realizing the true greatness in themselves. And because of that, they're going to fall behind, and they're going to try to go through so many different points in their life to get to a certain point or to reach a certain level. But they're going to realize that even when they reach that level, that it's not enough because they never appreciated who they were, what they had when they were at certain points of their lives. So no matter what, try your best to appreciate the person that you are when you look in the mirror. It's different if you're not putting in the work at all, but if you're putting in work, try to look at certain areas of your body if you're trying to lose weight, and see like, okay, I remember that little part right there, or I remember that little handle that I had, but now that's gone. Cool. Yeah, I may still have 30, 40 more pounds I need to lose, but shoot, that little part right there, I know that something's working. And then, even while I may have this little bit of weight on me, shoot, I'm still a dope person. I'm able to build relationships. At the same time, I'm able to learn about making money. Look at all the other things and the great things that you're doing too. If you've done something on your job in the meantime, don't let this one area of focus that you have over here that you feel may be a downfall deter you from being great in other aspects of your life. There's always going to be a point to where you got to improve yourself, or to where you've got to better yourself, but you can't just let one area of your life bring down all the other areas of your life, because we're all in a state of improvement, and we're all destined for greatness. But the thing is, if you don't see the greatness in you, how in the hell can you expect everybody else to do it as well too? You'll see some of the people that have the most highest self-esteem and the biggest amount of confidence is people that truly value the person that they are no matter what. And you may even see a flaw in them, but they don't give a damn, because you can't tell them nothing about the state that they're in. You can't tell me nothing about, this flaw or something that I have over here. Hell, I walk out in public with this now, because I have to, but I don't care, because I know that within myself I accept who I am, and I know where I once was to where I am at now. If you see my face a while back, like, you would say, like, man, that dude's face is messed up, but it takes time. And so I know that this is the ending phase, right? I know that, again, my skin looks better than it has, so why would I sit there and try to retract my mind back to the point that I was once before, when I personally see my progress? Everybody isn't going to see your progress. And some people are not going to, some people, when they do see it, it may not be to the very end. But then you'll have people that will try to get to the point that you've gotten to. But when you remember your process and your progress, there's no way that it's an easy walk in the park. So while some people will just try to get there instantly, they don't know the work that you put in. They don't know how much it takes to get there. So some people will try to rush that and try so much to find appreciation when it's lost because it wasn't there the whole time. So continue appreciating yourself, really instill that value, really bring to the forefront who you are and accept that. Create goals for yourself and create rewards for yourself, whether that's, hell, I've done woke up this morning and shoot, I did 50 push-ups, and you weren't able to do 50 push-ups before. Like, give yourself that award. Even if it's creating a certificate or whatever, give yourself the award. Print it off. Present that to yourself, saying, hey, my name's DeMarcus George and I earned this shit. Because everybody isn't going to give you the awards that you are destined to receive, and everybody isn't able to give you that praise because they can't see what you see in yourself. So keep improving yourself and keep improving your image and your value, but accept the person that you are in the meantime as you continue to expand. Because if you don't, you'll be trying to fetch for so much more, and you'll never become appreciative of your journey. It's different if you're continuing to better yourself and improve, and you're continuing to go after the next level, and you continue to chase the next level, but you appreciate everything in the meantime. If you're just chasing, trying to get to the end goal, and you're just a lost cause, you're a deer with headlights, then you're gonna be done. So hopefully that made sense. Like I said, I just want to create a random video, kind of just talking off the dome, but just want to really create a video for those people that watch the content, and those people that just may need the message. Hopefully this can resonate with you well. So peace.